Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today I'm really excited to be with you guys. It February is the month I get to celebrate um my 5 years as a YouTube channel, right? Um I'm excited. Um I mean I know like every YouTuber, I guess, would want to have more subscribers and stuff like that. But I'm really glad and happy and excited for each and every one of you because you're here because you like my content. You're here because you see something in what I can bring for you in the table. So, but to celebrate all our achievements and our gatherings together, I wanted to create something different. So, I created a game. I know, it's funny. But um it it came from the want or desire to journal for Joy Journal January. Instead of Junk Journal January, I've decided I want to call it Joy Journal, not Junk Journal anymore. So if you hear me say Joy Journal, it refers to the Junk Journal concept. So for my Joy Journal January, I wanted to journal, and sometimes it was hard because I wanted to journal and I desire to journal, but you're there, you have your journal open and like the desire, and you have a lot of stuff laying around. In my case, it's a lot of junk, and you want to use it. So sometimes you don't feel inspired. Sometimes it's like, how do I put stuff together? So I made a game, right? It involves a dice. In this case, I have this kind of dice. So the concept is this. So you go, you pick your journal, like the theme, right? So what are you going to journal about? You're going to pick a poem, a thought, a memory, a scripture, or a passage from a book, a favorite person or place, or a song. So we in our heads, if we deep down inside and we look at a poem, for example. If you don't know a poem or you don't like a poem, you could always look up a poem that you like. For example, let's just say one of the most popular ones is Allan Poe, right? He writes like short stories, like little poems, or what's that other poem? Homer. Like there's a lot of people that write like long story kind of semi poems, or just simply look up poems or famous poems or famous or poems by famous writers or whatever, and you can look them up, and it will take you in a rabbit hole that you may enjoy discovering, right? And so you pick a poem, a thought, or like something that's happened, or a memory, thought or memory. A thought could be something like, what are your thoughts on a subject, or something you learned, maybe, a memory, something that obviously happened to you, a scripture from the Bible, or a passage from a book. And those could be Googled or researched, but I'm sure we have some kind of passage or quote that we like. And in poem also, instead of poem, we could also do a quote, and a song. We all have a favorite song. Like the one journal entry that I did in January was a song that I discovered had the name Barnaby, and that's my grandbaby. I have twin boys, and one of them is Barnaby, and it's the song to one of my favorite movies that I had just rewatched that month, which was Wall-E. So it all like seemed in together perfectly. And then you roll it, right? So I'll roll the dice, and it's a 5, right? So favorite person or place. So I can journal about that. Like I can journal about Sequoia place that we went to, or a person like one of my kids or grandbabies. Focal point. You could do stickers, paint swatch, or ephemera, or junk. Like one of like something that you have, like a junk refers to like a wrapper from a candy or an ice cream, or some a cereal box thing that you cut. I have a journal page where I just cut out all the cereal boxes that I like, and I just put them in a page, and I really love it because it just reminds me of my cereal. And I wrote on it, it smells like childhood, because it does, right? So paint swatch, ephemera, junk, keepsake, like maybe your grandbaby's first hair clip, or haircut, or tickets to somewhere where you went. That could be ephemera, but it also could be a keepsake because it's something that you treasure. It could be drawing, it could be a photo, it could be any of those things, right? Yeah, so a keepsake, it could be something like that, right? So a drawing could be anything that you want to draw. Like, it could be a stick figure, right? Like your best stick figure. Or it could be a drawing from your grandbabies or your kids. It doesn't have to be your drawing. It could be a drawing that somebody gave you, or that you want to attempt. A photo, of course, we all know what that is. And then you can have the add-ons, right? A tag, a stamp, a postal stamp, label, scrap, like any piece of fabric scrap, or or scrapbook paper, or any kind of paper, any kind of scrap. Washi tape. And then for bits, meaning like physical bits, like fabric, a staple, eyelet, thread, ribbon, or clip. And then for color, it has blue, pink, yellow, purple, green, or red. Of course, you could, you'll have your browns and your blacks, or whatever other color you decide to do with it. But these are like the focal points of the color, right? Bonus, it could be the flower, a number, a butterfly, a stencil, a medal, and a bird. So you literally go around and roll the dice, right, and select and go that way. And the whole concept would be for you not to cheat, right? Just kidding. You could always roll it if you really don't have, like, for example, photo ready. Sometimes I don't have photo ready, right? Or you want to you want to skip it or something like that. You don't have a keepsake or something like that. So anyways, I have scanned this without the writing and with the writing, and I'm gonna put a link down below so you can download it for free on my Patreon page. And I'm gonna also have it available on a half a sheet. So this is a big book, don't worry about it, this is not the size. But if you wanted to do like a regular paper sheet, like a copy paper, it's gonna be on this side, so you can use it on like this and fold this side, or you can put it like this and fold this side. So I'll put it on half the sheet, the writing one and the non-writing one as well. So you'll have the four pages to download for your journaling needs. So let's play again, right? Let's get to it. Okay, so this is my plan. I'm going to journal on this side, and I'm going to do my layout on this side. So let's go down the list. For my number one, which is the theme of the journal, of the layout, is my thought. So I'm going to write it on this side. And then my ephemera is, I have this letter here from October 3rd, I think it says. I don't know, can you see? October 3rd right there. And it says October 3rd, 1881. Look at this handwriting. Look how beautiful it is. But I have a lot of I bought the whole box from this lady's mail, and she literally has a lot. So I do not mind using it because I rather, even though a lot of it is going to be covered, I feel like it's better this way than like just, I literally have it in a box. Let me show you. I literally have it in a box, and then inside another box I have her stuff in here. And it's like, it doesn't make sense for me to have it. It's from everything that I have in this box is from the 1890s. 1887 and 1890s. It's all from like the same person. So, I rather see it here. I really don't understand this handwriting so much, but it's really, really beautiful. Oh, look. I like the back more. I don't know if you can see it. The train's passing by. But I doing the front because it has the date. So if you cannot see it, you know what I could do? Let me show you how you can. If you don't want to glue stuff down, and if you don't feel like that's kind of like your cup of tea, okay, I'm gonna show you how you can use it and not glue it or be permanent. So let me put it to the side first though. Okay, number 2, that's ephemera. Number 3 was a postal. So I have a stamp ready. Then number 4 was a thread. I found this old one here. It came in like something that I purchased. It wasn't like, I didn't buy it. I don't know if it's a vintage or not. It just came in. I remember it's from some kind of packaging. And then something green. I'm going to use this leaf. Look at it. I don't know. It's so beautiful. Can you see it? So beautiful. Something green and a number. I'm going to stamp my number. I'm going to stamp the 1881. So let's get to it. So, okay. To do my leaf, I'm going to glue it on here. And I think I'm just going to like glue it all the way down. Let me put this to the side. And then I'm going to take advantage of the glue and glue my stamp down here. Okay. So I have my tag-ish. Would that be considered a tag or a specimen card? But anyways, I have this here. And I can just do that. Okay. Let me have this dry. Okay, so like I was saying, I'm gonna show you how to glue it together. I have these, they're called bank pins. I don't know why they would be for, or what they use for these would be, but there's tiny little pins. They're like 1/2 inch. They're like little pins. So I am going to attempt to pin this down. Let's see if I can do it. Ouch. There you go. I guess I could have stapled it too, but look, that looks just as good. And then I could also, instead of gluing it on the letter, I could also pin it or make a hole. I think I want to do that for the first time. I want to do that. I can do it with a little sign. And then on this side, this will eventually flatten. And then on this side where my thought is going to go, I have to go along with my green frame. I mean the green, I'm going to frame my thoughts. And let's see, let's glue this down. And then I have these two little okay, let me write my thought down and I'll come back. Okay, so I did my thought, and then I'm gonna okay, so I have okay, I've done my thoughts writing, and I think I'm gonna put my number here. Let's see. It works. I could also do it back here. It works. So there's my, all in all, I've had like maybe I've came in here, done something, and moved in here, done something. All in all, I've done it maybe all put together in maybe like 20 minutes if we count it. Most of the time that I spent was on here. And here, if you want, I can read to you what I wrote. It's just a thought. What is it that pulls us together into like antiques and vintages and stuff like that, right? It seems like it's human desire to be connected to the human experience, to understand the past and feel connected to the future. Fulfill an obligation to honor the past. We all want to be remembered one way or another. Instinctual desire to dig into their stories. It fills us with joy to dig into their stories and honoring them. We are hoping into the same level that future generations will do the same for us, that our stories will matter after our time. So I guess that's kind of, it connects us, who we are, how we are connected to the ephemera, and like this is a letter, right? So how we're, in a way, I'm connected to the letter. So I kind of just felt like that kind of went together. And yeah, now I try to do the ink splashes on here, and I just made a ginormous disgusting mess right here because it made a lot of ink, right? And I was like, oh, I'll flip it over, and then I went like this to try to put some on here, and then it just made it all grossy. But what do you guys think? I know it's a little simple, but I don't think I didn't want to take away too much from this letter. And yeah, I don't have to put a lot of stuff for it to give me joy, right? I don't have to have stamp and stencils and all these nonsense to feel like I put something together meaningful and joyful to me. And so this is happiness for me. It also checks all our boxes. Let's see. So we have our thought, we have our ephemera, we have our postal stamp, we have our thread, and we have our green here, and then we have our numbers here and here. So I think, oh, and this is like a cutout from the inside of a book that I don't remember what I cut out of it, and then I knew I left something out. So this is from an old book too. So it's like, in a way, it's a little bit of ephemera. But let me know what you guys think. Is this too simple for you? Would you have added something different? I'm excited how it came out. I'm really excited to share with you my game. And like I said, it will be here. It will be available on a link down below on my Patreon page. It's free to download in this format without the writing, and in 8x10 landscape style, so you can print it and you're able to fold it and still use this whole page. It'll be like half the size, of course, this size, but I think at the end of the day you will enjoy it just the same. Let me know if you guys play, and we should do like a hashtag, right, people? Let's do a hashtag joy journal game, something like that. I'll put it down below, and if you participate, it would be so freaking awesome. It would give me so much joy if you would put the tag on that joy journal game, on that hashtag. I love you so much. Thank you so much for 5 years of joining me, for 5 years of putting up with my craziness. I really appreciate you guys. I was thinking of maybe wrapping up the month with a live that I've never done a live before. And I think if I would ever do it, it'd be, on a special day like our 5-year celebration. Let me know if it's something that would interest you, and or if you have any questions that you would want me to cover on the live, or any ideas you'd want me to do. Maybe we could play some game live, right? Anyways, love you guys so much. Till next time, guys, stay crafty. Bye.